When you talk about a guy that's been inserted in this lineup for more
INT.
When you talk about a guy that's been inserted in this lineup.
I mean, he has him. He has his arms on him right here. Now, that's a nice job by Lamar of just running out of that arm tackle. But there, again, there's another broken tackle.
Look,
another one.
He goes from
another one.
Ball carrier to quarterback, back to ball carrier, back to quarterback, and then back to ball carrier going back.
Henry's off and running. He's got 100 plus, and he's got his second touchdown. King Henry celebrates his birthday, which got out to a slow start, but a strong
in the pocket, caught. Inside the 10 to the 5.
Got to get him to the line here.
You got Isaiah Likely making the catch. He's going to take.
Oh, yo. What's up, YouTube? I'm back with another banger with y'all, man. If you're new to the channel, go that like button, subscribe, and go comment. We're going to talk about the Baltimore Ravens. And I got one quick question, and I'm going to go ahead and get into depth with this video. Are the Ravens playoff Super Bowl contenders or pretenders? Because I want to say so far these last 3 or 4 years, y'all signed these few big names. You get Odell Beckham Jr. It didn't work. He was a bust. You got Derrick Henry, which is one of the best signings we've done in recent Ravens history, but it just felt like it wasn't good enough. And I always have high hopes for this team each and every year, no matter what are the circumstances with this team, no matter how good we are, how bad we are, always been there for the Ravens. But my main problem is, why are we always coming to the regular season, we look okay, and then it's like when we finally face these good teams in the playoffs, we just shut out. Like, I was so truly disappointed when I saw against that game against the Buffalo Bills second round. Like, it just didn't sit right with me. I didn't see that same hungry team that I used to see each and every week on the regular season. Like, where was that same energy at? Where was that same energy I had against Cleveland in the last 2 games? Where was that same energy I had the first round against Pittsburgh? I didn't see none of that against the Buffalo Bills at all. So hopefully heading into the next season, they can go ahead with a focused mindset, because it's not going to be too many chances where the Ravens going to have a perfect opportunity to have a Super Bowl, a clear path to the Super Bowl. You got too many teams that's getting better in the AFC. You got the Chargers to worry about. You got the Houston Texans to worry. I mean, I'm not saying that they should sleep on these teams, but you shouldn't sleep on these teams, because some teams are not that much far off. Like, look at the Cincinnati Bengals. They just signed one of the 2 top guys receivers. In the Pittsburgh, there are things that the Ravens got to be careful about, because, like I said, this team is not guaranteed to get to no Super Bowl. Y'all can't even beat Kansas City. And don't get me started on that AFC Championship game about last year. I'm still like surprised about. I'm still like disappointed about that too. And that was almost 2 years ago. But back to what I was saying, I expect to see more from this team, man. Like, no more playing around. Like, when it's time to get the job done, please get it done. Like, the AFC is kind of low key. I mean, it's not the toughest conference to get through, but it's like we just had too many chances. And every time we get that chance to get to a Super Bowl, boom, we get that door slammed shut in our face. So hopefully we can bounce back. So when I'm looking at this offense as a whole, like, they got to do something with Isaiah Likely and Mark Andrews. I know that eventually they got to make a decision, because there's no way you got 2 of those guys. Like, look at when Isaiah Likely was in while Mark Andrews was hurt. He was playing pretty good. Like, he brought more speed to the team. He brought more depth. He's not as great of a blocker as Mark Andrews, but what I'm saying is they gotta make some adjustments, man. We can't keep coming into the new season with these same faces. I'm not saying they should break up. I love our pieces, but we gotta mix some things around, because what I saw in that divisional round against the Buffalo Bills, it just wasn't it at all. It just wasn't it. Now, for the receivers. Now, I expect the receiver window to look pretty open. You got Zay Flowers, of course. We ain't got a question. We're going to bring him to the table now. This is truly going to be that breakout year for Rashad Bateman. So we signed a few pieces as well. So hopefully the Ravens can definitely – hope the Ravens are definitely good with their wide receivers. What more do we need in order to improve the wide receiver room? So we're going to see. And also with the running backs, we're going to have Keaton Mitchell back and everybody else. So this offense got to just stay focused. And that's with the offensive line. They got to draft another piece too. You got Lindenbaum, Rosengarten, different pieces that's helping us out. But we just still need a little bit more help on that offensive side. We're going to see. And the defense. Now, the defense, I have a lot of questions for as well because we be letting teams get the head of us when we shouldn't. We shouldn't even be losing to teams when we're supposed to. So even with the Buffalo Bills, we all around defensively was a better team than the Buffalo Bills. And I think every time when the Ravens lose these games, even in the postseason, we always defeat ourselves. Too many careless mistakes, no communication on the field, not tackling, not getting the guys on time when you need to stop guys. And that was the problem with the Ravens defense, because I seen some inconsistency with the defense. And like I said in the beginning of this video, you're not going to have too many chances where you can kind of have a deep playoff run. That's not even guaranteed in the NFL, especially by it being a contact sport. And this defense always face a lot of injuries every year, especially with Kyle Hamilton being the top dog, and you got Marlon Humphrey and, David Ojabo. So many different pieces that got to really get it together. I mean, I'm not saying that they're not really a bad defensive team, but I always feel as though there's always room for improvement. This defense can definitely elevate from on to this upcoming year. I can see Roquan Smith definitely taking more responsibility and leadership and just going out there executing, man. There's always room for improvement, so don't ever – I'm never going to think this defense is still going to have what they have in that set, and it's not the case. But for the most part, I just expect more shutting out teams heading into next season because only thing this team really missing – you might got to draft another cornerback, and we definitely got to draft another linebacker. And definitely our key draft piece, we need to focus on goddamn drafting the goddamn edge rusher. Like, where is the edge rush? We need that consistency in the front four. Like, Matabike can't do it on his own. David Ojabo can't do it on his own. Jones is retired. We got too many people. And David Perez, David Perez, my name is Perez. So we got to figure out how we're going to adjust head into next season. And I love the fact Darius Washington earned his spot. He got that spot, in his free safety from what's the dude name? Marcus Williams. But this defense as a whole just give me a lot of question marks because they always have injuries. They always have little lapses at times between teams. So we're gonna see, man. But heading into this next season, 2024, 2025. We don't need to see no careless mistakes out there. From time and time again, we always see careless mistakes, and that needs to change. So hopefully this defense can adjust and go ahead and move forward and get what they got and go ahead and get the job done. But anyway, I'm out with the world. I'm going to give y'all a Ravens video. It's been a while since I did this content. It's Sunday, so like I said, I got one question before I end this video. Are the Ravens pretenders or contenders? We're going to see, man. We're really going to see. But I'm out with it, world. Peace.